Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining one of the most crucial concepts in personal finance as well as business, which is the cash flow. You see, to truly understand your financial situation, wealth isn't about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. In this video, I'm going to be explaining what the cash flow means, as well as what negative and positive cash flow is all about. I will also be giving you some practical tips on how you can manage your cash flow better. But right before we get down into today's video, I want to use a moment to appreciate all the great authors who are out there. Today's video is inspired by the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Thank you, sir, for your knowledge in that book. It has really changed my life, and I hope to as well with my channel amplify your message. I would also like to appreciate Samsung for their lovely camera features as well as video recording qualities. It's of top notch, and I recommend their phones to anybody who would want to go into video creation. Let's start from the basics, which is understanding what cash flow is. You see, cash flow is the movement of money in and out of your personal or business accounts. That is to say, if more money is coming in than going out, that's positive cash flow. But when more money is going out than coming in, then that's negative cash flow. To simplify it, cash flow tells you whether you are creating real wealth for yourself or you're losing it all. You see, positive cash flow sets the tone and keep you on track towards achieving financial freedom and security. Whereas negative cash flow, on the other hand, can lead you into debt as well as financial struggle. The key to financial success lies in the understanding as well as management of your cash flow. Let's dive deeper into what positive cash flow is all about. You see, positive cash flow occurs when your income is greater than your expenses. That is to say that you are earning more money than you are spending. That is positive cash flow. Permit me cite this example. Let's say you run and manage a business and you've made sales for the month. The money you made from the sales of your products, you used it to settle your employees as well as pay the bills, the rent, utility bills, and every other bills. And having paid all these bills, you have money left over. That is known as positive cash flow. This also occurs in our daily life as well as our personal finance. When you receive your salary and having paid all the necessary bills, you still have left over. That is known as positive cash flow. One of the benefits of positive cash flow is that it gives you room to save, invest, or expand your business. I also want to bring to your knowledge that it is the surplus of that remaining income or from that remaining income that goes on to help you create the financial freedom you so much deserve. So you can either choose to invest that money into a business, use it for the expansion of your own business, or as well save it. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki talks about how building assets that generate positive income is seen as the ultimate goal. Now let's dive deep into talking about what negative cash flow entails. It is quite the opposite of what positive cash flow means. So it is when your expenses is far greater than your income. For instance, you are running a business and the cost of managing and running that business exceeds the sales or the income that is being generated from sales. Automatically, that is a negative cash flow. This can also occur in our day-to-day life as well as in our personal finance, whereby the income or the salary received is just being used to pay for liabilities as well as rent and every other bills, and there is no extra remaining. Having settled all these debts, we don't have any money left. It's known as negative cash flow. Now, negative cash flow is dangerous because it can lead you into debt. If you constantly spend more money than you earn, then eventually you are going to rely on loans as well as credit card in order to balance the differences. And this is what traps people in the rat race or put people instantly into the rat race. They are unaware that they are in this vicious circle whereby they work hard for money, but at the end of working so hard, they use that money to pay off bills, they use it to offset debt, they use it to to manage expenses and pay for expenses and have paying all that, they don't build real assets for themselves. So what's the relationship between the rat race and your cash flow? Well, the rat race is an endless circle where one constantly work hard for money and ends up using it to pay bills and end up settling debt with the money he has made and never truly achieving financial freedom. And the inability of a person to manage his cash flow properly automatically throws him into the rat race. You see, most people are earners. Most people earn money. But the moment they earn money, the moment they start spending that money on expenses or liabilities, that is the moment they want to get the latest gadgets, they want to get the latest appliances, they want to have the maybe biggest house or the nicest and fanciest cars. Now, all those things at the end of the month will only add to your expense column. Instead of helping you get out of the rat race, it puts you into the rat race. But in contrast, the rich and wealthy people think of how do we create assets, think of how do we invest into businesses that will generate positive cash flow in order for them to escape and get out of the rat race. The goal is to have cash flow work for you, not the other way round. Now I'm going to be sharing 3 practical tips on how you can improve your cash flow. The first, cut down on all unnecessary spending. Yes, you need to cut down on your expenses. If you're the type that would like to eat out, if you're the type that would like to buy things, if you're the type that would like to spend money, you need to know how to cut down on all those things. Yes, it's not a crime if you stock up your house with food and start cooking at home. It's going to save you. It's going to save you a lot more cash in return than when you go out to restaurant, fancy restaurants to eat almost every day. It's really going to drain you financially. So you need to cut down on all unnecessary expenses. You can as well cut down on subscriptions. Yes, you might have subscribed for things that probably you don't even watch them or you don't even use them anymore, like your accounts which you probably been subscribing for a long time, and it so happens that you don't even use that account anymore, but at the end of the month they still collect their money. You just need to cut down on all those kind of subscriptions and just only focus on what you are using for the meantime. Secondly, you need to improve your income or increase your income. How can you do that? You can do that by working hard and asking for a pay rise, or you can as well start putting your skills into good use. Yes, you might be an editor, you might be a photographer, you might be a good artist. All those things are skills, talents that you can now put into work. You can go get some, maybe you can get a gig, or you can get a side hustle that at the end of the month will just fetch you, a little extra bucks here and there. It's a way of you improving your income status. As well, you can start investing, which is the ultimate investment. You see, there are opportunities out there in the financial market. There are a lot of opportunities that you can partake in. You can buy shares, you can buy stock. Just invest. Start investing, but invest wisely. Yes, because there are a lot of not so good deals are out there. You just have to be financially smart. You just have to be smart about your money. So invest in the right business and invest into the right channel, and you will get your returns in no due time. And finally, you need to track your cash flow. Yes, you need to track your cash flow. You need to take record, keep record. Remember, you can't improve what you don't measure. So you need to start keeping record of what comes in and what goes out of your cash flow. That's the only way for you to improve. That's the only way for you to know what you're spending money on what item you're spending money on. You need to start keeping and taking record. Okay, this is it, guys. We've come to the end of today's video. To wrap things up, cash flow is the foundation for financial success. Understanding cash flow is the key to managing your personal finance as well as business accounts. Remember, it isn't about how much money you make, but it's how much money you are able to keep. So focus on increasing your cash flow by cutting down on all unnecessary expenses. and start creating real assets for yourself. Stick around for more tips and videos. If you found this video really helpful, I want you to like this video, and you can as well also subscribe to my channel if you've not already done that, so that you won't miss out on any important tip as well as video. Make sure to share this video with family and friends. Together, let's amplify financial freedom.